All right. Hello and welcome to our class here today. Happy Friday. Today's class is kind of special. It's something a little bit new on our training calendar. Every other Friday, you guys have the ability to choose for a class. So really cool. We do have voting open for our next, not next Friday, but the Friday after. And take full advantage if you guys are seeing or interested in specific topics that you're not quite seeing on our calendar yet. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to be able to kind of suggest a training or class and have us be able to kind of teach that for you. So again, the most votes win for that you choose class on Friday. So again, if you see any trainings that you're interested in, go ahead and vote for that. The majority rules. So yeah, really cool. So this is going to be our second section, our second installment of this you choose class. Our first one about 2 Fridays ago was our 36 touch campaign within SmartPlan. So really cool to be able to teach that and show you guys how to kind of navigate a 36 touch SmartPlan. Now, today's class is going to be a little bit different. Today's class is going to be primarily how to create and set up your social media accounts, as well as connect them together and connect them within your KW Command platform. So this really helps you to be able to kind of set up. So when you leave here today, you should be well on your way to be able to create marketing pieces inside of designs and then send them out within campaigns. So this is that first kind of bulk section where we're going to go ahead and create our business pages. Now, before we go ahead and get started, this homepage here is a little misleading. We're not really going to start off within our KW Command platform today. But just note that we're going to jump into here just to kind of really set up those connections or connect these platforms that we set up to our KW Command. So first and foremost, there's going to be a few things that we want to kind of discuss and talk about before we actually jump in to create these social media pieces. First and foremost, you're going to see things in here which look similar but are a little bit different, and the biggest thing that I'm talking about is going to be a Facebook profile and a Facebook business page. So every one of us who sign up for Facebook, if you scroll through Facebook on a daily basis or weekly basis, you most likely have a personal Facebook account that you use to kind of navigate, talk to your friends and family, things like that. A Facebook business page is actually going to be an additional page that you can create within your personal profile. So this will allow you to be able to, if you have, say, a dog grooming company, right? You can go ahead and create a business page for your dog grooming, for your real estate, for your hot dog stand. So you have a lot of different options to create a number of different business pages within your personal Facebook profile. So I hope that makes sense. The last thing to mention on this, and we won't go too far into this, is there's also going to be a similarity between a Facebook business page and a Facebook group. Again, keep in mind that these are going to be a little bit different. A group is going to be kind of similar to a business page, only it's going to be pretty much where everybody can join and have conversations with each other. A business page is going to be where you are in control. You send out those posts, and people just like your page and they reach out to get in touch with you. So I hope that makes sense. Don't worry, we're going to jump right into it so you guys can actually see those visuals. But just wanted to clear the air a little bit for that because when we jump in here, things may start to get a little bit confusing. But again, don't worry. If you guys have any questions throughout today's training here, please feel free to use this chat box down below. Again, I'm going to do my best to stop throughout today's training and kind of address those. I'm also going to stay for a few minutes at the end of class here today in case I miss any of those questions. One last thing to note is that this video is going to be recorded here on our YouTube page. It's going to be posted in about 24 hours or so. Usually takes that amount of time to process. Last but not least, if you ever need any help or support, please feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. I'm going to throw that in the chat box down below as well for you. Again, if I don't know a question that you're asking off the top of my head, or if we need to jump into your account and troubleshoot something, this email down below is going to be the best option for you. Alrighty, so first I think we're going to go ahead and jump into our Facebook. We're going to create a Facebook business page. We're also going to go ahead and create an Instagram business page. We're going to link both of them together so they talk to each other. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and connect them within our KW command. If there's a little bit of extra time here today, we may also jump into Twitter to kind of get that set up and connected as well. So it all depends on how much time we have left over. Alrighty, so first and foremost, within this chat box down below here, I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple links here for you guys. And as we start to navigate, just know I'm going to do my best to make this as easy as possible for you. First and foremost is going to be a Facebook link that I'm going to drop here. Don't look for it just yet because let's actually jump over to our Facebook right now. So one thing to keep in mind, right before class here today, I did create a just a fake email for us. So when we go and we create these accounts, just know I'm going to be using this here today for us to get those set up. So as we're taking a look right here, I'm just going to type in facebook.com. And as you see right here, I do have a new email address that we can go ahead and plug in here. And we're just starting from scratch here, really. Oh, let's create a new account. Now I'm going to do my best to maybe I'm going to do my best to kind of not get tripped up with the automations, and just know that with social media, you do have algorithms. So it may not be in my best interest to add fake name or spam or anything similar to that. So I'm just going to put not a, and hopefully they'll see that as a just a unique name here. Mobile cell phone number, new password. Okay. And then let's see right here. I can go ahead and July 28th. Let's just go ahead and then we'll go ahead and hit sign up here. So I just put in a little bit of random information right here just so we can go ahead and oops. Okay. So there we go. So I forgot to sign up for that last name right here. So all this information should be pretty correct here. It's all random info. I'm just going to go ahead and hit sign up. Cross my fingers that that information does take. Oh, let's see here. All right. All right, perfect. So now it's going to go ahead and send me a text. And again, keep in mind, you guys, this is just to set up your personal Facebook page. So so we haven't quite jumped into that that business page just yet. So this is just if you don't have a Facebook and you're wanting to get that connected. Let's go ahead and type in the security number here. We'll hit continue. And this would be essentially how you get that Facebook page, Facebook personal page set up and established here. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. You just enter in your information. Make sure it is kind of accurate, right? Accurate, up-to-date information here. So as this does kind of pull in, let's see here. Oh, email address. And so once this does pull in, you don't really have to spend too much time editing and readjusting. So as this kind of pulls in right here, we're just going to go back to our Facebook page. It's just going to show a random lot of people that we may or may not know, but in this case right here, I may just want to revert back to the home page. So let me see if let's see if we can bypass that for a second here. And it has been a moment since so we may need to actually add somebody to our Facebook page right here. Add friends we may know. Okay, perfect. So I just had to hit the next button. So now we are inside of a brand new Facebook page. It's been quite a while since I've seen a cleaned up brand new page. So as we are taking a look right here, trying to get familiar with this layout here, the left-hand side is a number of different kind of navigational sections, very similar to kind of KW Command, where it'll take you to different locations here. So you have your videos, your marketplace, your groups, all these different sections right here. What I kind of want us to take a look at is going to be on the top right-hand corner here, right next to your headshot, your notifications, and your messenger. You're going to have this dotted square right here. And if we give this a click, it should bring up two different options here for us. The left-hand side is going to be very similar to your navigational menu. So as you see, it has the same sort of information. It's all colored icons. So it's a great example of being able to identify that side by side. And then on the right-hand side, you have a section called Create. And right here, it's all kind of like grayed out or not quite as colorful as these other buttons here. Within this Create section right here, as we scroll down, you will see a section for a page. And here is where we go to create our business page. So again, in case I'm going a little bit too quickly, all we really got to do is sign into our Facebook account here. On the top right-hand corner, you should have these dotted squares right here. Then on the right-hand side, it'll say Create, and anything that you want to create, you can go ahead and select here. So in this case, we're going to choose a page, which again is going to be really your business, your branding, your information. It's going to be a little bit different than a group, which is like very much like it says, a group collaboration, group conversations, group mastermind, things like that, where everyone will be able to post. So clicking on page here, this will pop us up to this new page creation button, or a new page creation page, so to say. And within here, I'm going to go ahead and drop this link right here for you guys. So again, you don't have to do too much searching. This should be a direct link to pop open a brand new business page creation for you. So, so again, as we are taking a look right here, on the left-hand side is going to be the information that we fill out. On the right-hand side right here is going to be what that information looks like. So on the left-hand side right here, what's going to be our page name? Well, since we are in the real estate industry, we can just go ahead and simply use our name, realtor, or real estate agent, right? So Morgan Heitzma Realtor. So again, this kind of just allows others as well as myself to identify that this may be a business page as opposed to just me personally. And then what's going to be our category? So again, real estate. We'll go ahead and type that in right here. We'll give that a click, and then our bio. Now, this is a really cool, opportunity for me to be able to share some amazing tools and resources with you guys. Okay, so we got how many? We have 24 people that are live here with us. And seeing as this is a You Choose class, this allows me to kind of be able to kind of stretch the boundaries a little bit for you guys and really help you maximize your time and effort in creating a content for social media, or your marketing, as a whole. So right here for bio, some of you may have a fantastic bio. Some of you may need to update your bio. Some of you may be just joining real estate for the very first time, and you haven't even thought about creating a bio whatsoever. In this case right here, I'm going to start off from scratch just because we are creating a brand new business page. So this again signifies that we're just starting out in our real estate journey here. With our new tools and resources that you guys have at your disposal, really will help speed up the process of some of these mundane tasks right here. So this right here, this is a third-party platform. I'm pretty sure probably about a third of you have heard of this, or maybe half or all of you might have. But in a case like this where you need to fill in content and you're not 100% sure what to really put here, but you need something. Just a few months ago, we heard that huge buzz about ChatGPT, right? And again, I want to kind of integrate that or bring that into your world a little bit too. So it kind of helps you be able to kind of adjust and add some amazing text content without the effort of having to come up with it. So for our bio right here, I'm going to kind of just take a field trip and navigate over here. If you guys type in OpenAI, chat.openai.com. So I'm going to go ahead again. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in the link in the chat box down below for you. You do not have to use this. This is completely optional. However, if you find yourself writing a lot or having to come up with a lot of text content, this may be a lifesaver for you. So I'm going to throw that in the chat box down below for you. I'm just going to go ahead and log in here. I'm going to click continue with Google, and we're just going to use that same thing that we set up with our Facebook and that email address that we just registered with today. So right here. There you go. And then phone number. All right. So just again, going ahead and setting this up here really quick. It really takes about three little bits of information. So not too long at all. So let's go ahead and type in this 68429. There we go. And so now we're opened up into ChatGPT. Now this is going to be an AI or artificial intelligence. It's going to kind of work for you. So we're just going to skip through all this stuff right here. All you really have to do is start writing or asking stuff to this program right here. So I'm just going to type in write a bio about Morgan Heitzma, who is a real estate agent. So again, we can be as in depth as we can, and we can just kind of be as vague as possible too. The more information that we populate in here, the more detail it's going to provide back to you. So write a bio about Morgan Heitzma, who is a real estate agent. So keep in mind, this artificial intelligence is not going to know anything about me. But keep in mind that it does a phenomenal job anyway. We may just need to kind of adjust this, to kind of fit our lifestyle or our experiences. So, so this looks like a lot of information. So you got background experience, commitment to clients, a local expert, marketing and negotiation enterprise. But did you just see all I did was type in, write a bio about Morgan Heitzma, who's a real estate agent. And look at all this like valuable content that you get right here. So this is quite a bit for for our Facebook bio. So let's go ahead and just say condense that into a paragraph. Oops. Okay, condense that into a paragraph. Perfect. So they took all of this information right here, and they just gave me a fantastic paragraph right here. Meet Morgan Heitzma, your trusted and experienced real estate agent with a passion for architecture and interior design. Again, you can adjust this to your taste, right? With over a decade in the industry and a background in business administration with a specialization in real estate, Morgan is committed to personalized service and staying up to date with market trends. As a local expert, Morgan has in-depth knowledge of a community using innovative marketing and negotiation skills to help clients find their dream homes or secure profitable investments. Beyond real estate, Morgan is a active philanthropist making a positive impact in the community. Let Morgan Heitzma guide you in your home and your real estate into reality. So again, really cool to be able to kind of just populate this, especially if you're new and you're coming on and you're not quite sure how to fill in all this kind of content. Now we have a piece of bio right here for us that we really didn't have to do too much work with. We'll go ahead and paste that right here. Oh, okay, so it only gave us a few. It only gives a few bits of text, but we'll go ahead and we will be able to kind of enter this in a different section right here. So in our about section. So we'll go ahead and create our page. So we have our bio, our name. We're going to actually need to create a background banner as well as a headshot as well. So right here to fill in this information, we're going to go ahead and pair it with all of our KW commands. So our KW agent site, we'll go ahead and place it right here. The phone number that you like to contact with, the email, whether it be your KW email or a different email address, and so on. So again, just navigating back here in real time, I'm just going to sign into KW command. And then I'm going to navigate to the consumer button right here. So on the left-hand side, all the way down here to consumer. And I'm just going to go ahead and find my, my KW agent site link right here. So this is all I really need. Perfect. We're going to go back to our Facebook here. We'll plug it into our website and then our email address, of course, that new email that we have here. Awesome. And then we'll plug in our business line. And then our location as well. So again, okay, perfect. So I just filled in some of our additional info, like our phone number, our address. Again, if you don't want to enter in your address, you can always enter in your market center's address right here as well. So again, always open at select hours or no hours available. I'm going to say we are always open for business right here. I'm going to hit next. And then now we get to add a profile picture and a cover photo. So here you have a couple different options. We're going to go back to our KW command here first. We're going to click on our red KW square, and then we're going to make our way over to designs. Now inside of our design tier, we're just going to simply create a design on the top right-hand corner here, and then we're going to choose social here. Perfect. Now, within our social designs on the left-hand side, you're going to see a number of different drop downs. We're going to actually be looking for, I believe it's going to be business basics right here. So business basics, you're going to have business cards, you're going to have email signatures, letterheads, but you're also going to have social branding right here. If we give this a click, you'll see that you have the ability to add a couple of different social media banners right here. So I'm just going to just very easily, a little bit wider. So let's go back and I'm going to use this one right here. And nothing too fancy. I just need something to, you know, to just kind of represent my company or my logo. You can put up a previous listing that you sold, right? Happy clients, whatever that kind of looks like for you, your newest listing. But in this case right here, I'm just going to go ahead and download this as a PNG. Perfect. And then so now I'll actually be able to upload this into my my cover photo. So right here you'll have the option to kind of adjust that, right? So you can edit different banners within your KW command here. to grab different images if you're interested in like having some filler images. Say I don't really like this red spotted background. If I want something a little bit more classy, another site to kind of check out is going to be Pexels, PEXELS.com. And I'll drop this in the chat box for you as well. This is just free, high quality images. So I like to use this if I need to find, background images, filler images, house images, things like that. So if I type in house right here, look at all these nice little houses that you can download, and then we can kind of use for our content right here. So this is also going to be fantastic to think about using for your email campaigns as well. Even though you see images that are more of that portrait view, just know that you can always kind of crop them as well. But really cool to be able to have this if you want that as your kind of background banner. So add a profile picture right here. I don't think I have a profile picture, so I'm just going to kind of leave it blank for now, but I'm going to hit next right here. And then we have a phone number, our WhatsApp number. I'm going to hit skip again, and then build your audience. So right here, again, it's just letting us know that we can add friends. You want to start to kind of invite individuals into your business page first. So again, name of the game first and foremost, invite all your friends and family that are on your personal Facebook page, right? And then as that starts to grow, as you start to kind of be a part of different groups or other pages yourself, you may start to gain a little bit more traction that way also. As well as out in the real world, you can always send them your Facebook business page link. So right here, stay informed about your page. Again, since this is a little bit different than our personal page, it just wants to let you know that that you do have the option to receive notifications for your business page if you'd like to. So I do want to receive notifications, but I may not want to receive any kind of marketing. And then I'm going to hit done down here. Perfect. And now it says, welcome to your new page. We can go ahead and take a tour. But in this case right here, I'm going to be the tour guide, and we're just going to hit not now. And we can go ahead and take a look at our business page. So really cool here. So now at this point, we are editing and acting as this business page ourselves. So if we were to post a piece of content and somebody who liked our page commented on it, we can actually interact as the business page and say, hey, thank you so much for liking this post, or absolutely let us know if you have any other questions, anything that you'd like to kind of interact with. It'll be underneath the Morgan Heitzma Realtor, and you'll be able to see that on the top right hand corner here. So if I give this a click, you see the M stands for my business page because it starts with Morgan. But if I go back over to my personal profile right here, you'll see it's that random name that I came up with initially, and it didn't have a headshot. So this would be the personal section, and this right here would be the business page. So when we're inside of the business page right here, and again, as long as we are interacting as the page itself, on the left-hand side right here, we'll have a number of different options. Now, one of these options is going to be your settings right here. And if I were to click on settings, you'll be able to kind of see another set of options right here. First and foremost, just note that that we're going to have a section called linked accounts right here. And this is going to be where we go to link up our Instagram. So in this case right here, let's go ahead and navigate over to our Instagram, and we'll be able to kind of take a look at getting that set up. So once we set up our Instagram, we'll go ahead and connect it here within our Facebook business page. And then last but not least, our last stop shop is going to be going back to our KW command. Is going to be going back to our KW command and connecting this within our settings here. Give this another second to load up. And then this is going to be where we go for the last part. So once we have our Facebook business page created, I'm going to go ahead and navigate over to Instagram. And I have a quick link here for us so we don't have to dig or search too far. I'm going to go ahead and enter in this quick link, and I'm going to drop it in the chat box down below for you guys as well. Perfect. So welcome to Instagram. So for those of you who don't know, Facebook purchased Instagram. So again, they do kind of work hand in hand together. But also just note that that you do have a weird back-end connection. And that back-end connection again is found within your Facebook business page. So first and foremost, right here, we'll go ahead and we can scroll down. We can kind of take a look at all these cool scrolling images, get a little bit more familiar with Instagram. But in this case right here, I may want to click login, and then we can log in with Facebook. And as you see right here, it'll show us that Facebook personal profile, and that's perfectly fine because again, remember the personal profile owns the business pages. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and continue as not a. And then again, it's just going to ask us, are you sure you want to kind of connect these two together and create that Instagram? I'm going to say yes, finish adding right here. There we go. And let's just put a random password in right here. And then let's go ahead and hit sign up. We'll wait another minute or so for this to finish creating here. But what this is doing is this is essentially creating your Instagram account. So the first initial setup may take a little bit longer to load. Something went wrong with the account. Let's go ahead and try one more time here. All right, there was a problem with our request, but let's go ahead and try and refresh and then sign up anyways. So let's go ahead and try it the old-fashioned way here. So again, just taking the email. We'll paste that here. Not a person. And then we'll go ahead and just put a random password here. See if this works. The username is not available, but that's okay. Let's see if we can create a random one. Perfect. So it looks like connecting through the Facebook didn't quite work for me, but again, just keep in mind how quickly or how relatively soon that Facebook was created. I mean, truthfully, we created that Facebook account within the last 30 minutes. So so it may need a little bit of time to know that it is a legitimate site in order to kind of secure that connection. Yes, absolutely. So so keep in mind when we talk about a personal accounts versus business accounts, when we jump into our KW command system here, we may be able to connect our personal account, but when we go in here and actually take a look at where we can post, it's only going to be on the business pages. So I know this is a different example. It's different pages than what you guys are seeing previously, but you can sign up or you can connect using your personal. But in order to publish ads and scheduled posts, that needs to be through a business page. It's only allowed through the business pages. So I'm not 100% sure why Facebook, Instagram just didn't have or didn't set up the option for personal people or like individual accounts, right? To create ads and send ads out. It's only business pages that allow ads to be sent out. And that goes hand in hand too. If you guys accidentally create a group as well, a group may not have that ability either. It's only the business pages. So so again, taking a look right here. Go ahead and adjust this a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and hit next. We're going to get a confirmation code from our email, so we'll go ahead and hang tight here for a second. We'll go ahead and refresh this. We'll resend the code one more time. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So, so I was, yep, there we go. I was going to say I was a little quick on waiting for that. So it looks like it kind of showed me a new code here. So we're just going to copy this. We're going to paste this code into our Instagram right here. And we're almost there setting up our Instagram account. And then one thing to also note is, since Facebook and Instagram kind of are connected and kind of own each other, you'll see very similar functions and features in here as well. So would you like to turn on notifications for Instagram? Again, completely up to you. Since this is an example, I'm just going to say no right here. It's going to throw up that suggested, much like how it did when we created our Facebook account. But I just want to kind of make our way over to our home right here. Make sure that everything, our profile, there we go. Perfect. So now that we have our profile right here, again, we can do very much the same thing. We can edit our profile, our personal information, things of that nature, right? So that bio, we may be able to, let's see if I have that bio. All right, perfect. So 150 characters. This may be over 150 characters, but let's see how far we get. Ooh, we get 604. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and delete a portion there. That's good enough. And again, we can go ahead and hit submit right here. We can add our website. So again, if we have our KW agent site, we'll go ahead and add that in again. Editing your links is only available on mobile. This is the one section I did want to kind of show you guys. So I don't have Instagram downloaded on my phone, but one thing to keep in mind is Instagram is primarily kind of used through your mobile device. So you may have certain options that you need to download the mobile app in order to kind of adjust here. This is one of them. So your website right here, right down below, it says editing your links is only available on mobile. Visit the Instagram app to edit your profile to change your websites and in your bio. So this recording is going to be housed on our YouTube page. So again, just note that that you'll have that. I'll drop the YouTube link down below for you. It may take about 24 hours to upload and process. So again, we can have edit our profile, notifications, what you see, all of this information, very much like how you saw within your Facebook here. Again, tailor this to suit your needs. If you have no idea what it is, maybe just leave it alone, right? You never want to kind of jump in here, poke around too much, and then have things not work correctly for you. So only kind of mess around the things that you are comfortable and familiar with. Notice how I didn't I didn't adjust the show account suggestion on profiles because I'm not 100% sure if I want to adjust that yet or not, right? I'm not 100% sure what it does. Choose whether people can see similar account suggestions on your profile. That's okay. I mean, maybe not. It all depends on, how you feel about that. But now that we do have our Instagram business page created here, I'm going to navigate my way back to our Facebook business page, and I'm going to kind of make my way back to the very beginning here, so we can kind of see where this where we got here again. So again, here's Facebook. If we create our pages again on the right hand side, we'll click the dotted square, create pages. Once your page is created, all you have to look for is the orange flag right here. So you have one right here, and you have one off to the left hand side right here. Also note that when you create pages, they'll show up in shortcuts right here. So if you want to see that, or if you don't want to see that, that's totally up to you. But in this case, it's awesome because we don't really have to do any searching. So again, we get back to our Facebook business page. We are still underneath our personal profile, so some things may be grayed out. So we'll either need to swap it back, or we'll just click on the grayed out thing and it should just ask us if we want to switch. If I create a standalone business page, do I delete that and create it through my personal Facebook page? Linda, fantastic question. So here's the thing. You have to create a business page underneath a personal account. It won't let you create a standalone business page. It actually has to be housed underneath a personal profile. So if you by chance create a standalone business page, it may possibly fall under the category of just a regular personal profile. Perfect. So now we'll go back here. We'll link our accounts. We'll connect our account. And look, now it's going to give us the option to kind of link this together. As you see right here, I'm going to go ahead and hit connect here. I'm going to confirm it. And you'll see you may have one extra pop-up right here. We always say that Google Chrome browser is going to be the best browser to use here because of these pop-ups right here. If you're not seeing these pop-ups to finalize these connections, you may want to try a different web browser. Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, they may not be the best when it comes to setting up these connections. But in this case right here, let's go ahead and find our login again. Let's see right here. And then let's sign in. And once we sign in here, it'll ask if you want to save your login info. We can go ahead and hit save info right here. Pop-up should go away, and it should just let you know that you are connected to your Instagram here. So now you actually see a small little section for your linked accounts. You have your Instagram. You allow access to Instagram messages and inbox. So again, this kind of allows you to kind of merge both of these social media platforms like together and only really be able to kind of monitor one messenger instead of having to jump back and forth between both of them. But for this example right here, seeing as how we are kind of nearing towards the end of our class here today, I won't go through that connection process, but it is going to be like right here. We'll just log in one more time here. Perfect. So now once we have this set up here, we have our Facebook and our Instagram business pages both created as well as linked to each other. So really cool. Now what we'll need to do is we'll just need to come back to our KW command here and then make our way to our command setting. So again, we'll click on our name on the top right-hand corner and then make our way over to settings here. Now we'll scroll down here and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of disconnect some of these options. Let's see, can we connect more here? Okay, yeah, cool. So I won't disconnect Scott. I'll just connect another account next to his. But one thing to keep in mind is you'll have a Facebook, Instagram, and you'll also have Twitter, which unfortunately I may not have the time to run over here today. But again, tons of tutorials and trainings on any of these different topics if you're looking for them. So Twitter right here, Facebook, both have two options for connections. So Facebook, you'll see Facebook post scheduling and Facebook ads manager. You'll see that on Twitter here as well. Twitter post scheduling and Twitter ads manager. So, and then when we get to Instagram, this is relatively new here within the last probably 6-8 months or so, is they actually entered, they've put in a Instagram section right here. As you see, we only have one option for Instagram, which is the Instagram post scheduling. We don't have an Instagram ads manager as we scroll through right here. Your Instagram ads manager, where you go to send paid ads out to hunt for leads through Instagram, that is actually what we just did right here on the back end of Facebook. So they don't have ads manager inside of command, but we did it over here. So when we go into our campaigns inside of command, it should allow us to choose if we want to set up a paid ad in Instagram. So really cool. So we set that up here first in Facebook. Then we make our way back to our Instagram over here for our post scheduling. And again, post scheduling is going to be where you can kind of create 10, 20, 30 pieces of marketing and then schedule them out to look like you're always posting online. So you can schedule them for specific dates and times. Now, again, this is for your internal group, the people who've already liked your business page. Your ads manager is going to be for you to set up a payment method to target outside leads who are interested in the services that you are providing. So, so let's go ahead and connect these really quickly here. So our post scheduling, our Facebook post scheduling, I'll give connect more here a click. If this is your first Facebook account connection, and here we can go ahead and let's go ahead and disconnect this right here. So I'm going to disconnect both of these. So as we scroll down right here, you should see social, and then you should see marketing automation, I believe. So the social section will have the post scheduling. As we scroll down right here, the marketing automation will have the ads manager. So let's start off with Facebook ads manager. We're going to connect account. Depending on how long it's been since you signed into your Facebook, it may automatically register or indicate that you all you have to do is click continue. If it's been a while, you may need to enter in your username and password. Again, I know this is showing the personal profile, but remember the personal profile is the owner of the business pages. So we'll click continue right here. Keller Williams is going to ask for a connection. Will you allow KW Command to connect with your Facebook business page in order to send those ads out? I will hit continue here. And as you see, it shows the personal account, but if we click on this drop down arrow right here, it should also show that business page that we just created. So we'll go ahead and connect that. We'll accept the terms of service. This is pretty important right here, and this is why those pop-ups really matter, is we want that accept button right here. And it says that has been accepted. So now we can go back over here. We can click on this checkbox, and then the page has been connected. So we'll do that one more time for our Facebook post scheduling. So again, this is our internal group of people. Since we already connected it, it already pulled in our business page right here. If I were to have had like 3 or 4 business pages, I would have the option to choose between which ones I want connected. But since we only created one, we only have one option here. All right, perfect. And so now within our connected apps, we have our Facebook connected. Again, I'm not going to disconnect Scott's account right here, but again, it'll be the same sort of process. I'm just going to choose the connect more option right here, and clicking this right here, it says it looks like you don't have any business pages linked with Instagram yet. Please create a new one, or click here to refresh the list. So we'll click here for a second. We'll create a new business page right here. Let's see here. No posts yet. Okay, so let's go back over to our KW command. I'm going to give this a refresh. I'm going to refresh the settings page for a second. Hopefully that'll kick over the information. And again, connect more. Or let's actually disconnect. Let's disconnect Scott here for a second, and let's see if we can kind of just have a solid, regular connection. Interesting. So it's trying to boot me back over here to create a Facebook business page, but again, if I were to go back over here to my my campaigns here, if I were to click on campaigns inside of my KW command, and if I were to create a campaign now as a paid ad, you should have the ability to choose Facebook or Instagram right here. So this will allow you to be able to choose that Instagram option to be able to send out those paid ads. So again, not 100% sure, but let's see if that social post also picked up the Instagram as well. Not quite. So we may have to go back in here, maybe finalize these the setup. It may also just be that personal page that we just created. So we may need to also create that business account as well. Let's see if we can kind of jump back in here. And one thing also to keep in mind, you guys, is I'm doing this pretty rapidly. I just created a couple accounts. I created an email, a Facebook, and a Instagram within about an hour here. So again, dealing with technology and platforms, keep in mind that it may need a little bit of time to update or at least confirm legitimacy in order to kind of really fully establish these accounts right here. So click on create right here. Nope, that's just a new post. So yeah, we should be able to just really be able to kind of get that connected. But yeah, we may have to wait a moment in order or finalize or add a little bit more pieces of information in order to kind of get that going. But that's going to be pretty much about it. Again, Twitter right here. Let's see if I'm not 100% sure I have enough time to kind of get through Twitter, but again, if you guys have any additional questions, if I missed any questions, just know that I'm going to stay for a few extra minutes here to kind of help answer those. So again, thank you so much for those of you who are watching this video at a later date. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com.